Hey everybody, how's it going? This could be pointless because I don't think they're allowing my videos to go through anyway. So, you know, if you're not getting them, what's the point of me doing this? Other than, like I said, I do it for myself a lot. Just quick today. We've been talking about Marxism and postmodernism and cultural Marxism and all that shit. What I have found out, I hate saying what you need to know because I'm not trying to sound like I'm an expert on anything, but I have listened to some experts. Marxism and cultural Marxism they're two completely different things. Marxism is a economic plan. It's got nothing to do with societal issues. By the late 50s, 60s, they had found out that socialism, it doesn't work, okay? But they had to find another way to sell it, see if they could. Socialists will always say it doesn't work because it wasn't done correctly. Okay, so anyway, we were talking about the Frankfurt School. It moved, they actually got ran out of Germany in the 20s, and they came to America, and it was called the Institute for Marxism. It became known as the Frankfurt School. They came to America, it's like 1925, 27, something like that. And they set up at Columbia University, okay? And then it was definitely known as the Frankfurt School. They were there until the 50s, so it's safe to go back to Germany. But the two things they do that are very effective, and we have to quit letting them be effective, are, okay, first is critical theory. Critical theory, criticize anything about the Western culture. So they realized after World War I, they thought that the workers would rise up against their capitalist overlords. Okay, as it didn't happen because people were generally happy. You had a job, you come home to your home, you had electricity, a car, food in the refrigerator. Life wasn't that bad. The place where it did work, though, was, it needed an industrial society for it to take place, for workers to take over, for a worker's paradise. Because if you're working in agriculture, back in those days, you all worked, like you had to work. It had to be done. And anyway, so it kicks off in Russia, where it's just not going to work in those times. Russia was all about agriculture. Just wasn't going to work. Anyway, so critical theory, just anything that is Western society, then when they realized that they couldn't do it by the workers against the bosses, they decided they needed a new tact, so they tried to do it against the oppressed versus the oppressors. And it didn't matter what class you were in. If you were a black person, they told you the white people were oppressing you. If you were a woman, the men were oppressing you. If you were gay, it was a homophobic society you were living in. It didn't matter any group they found, but what they always failed to do, and they still don't do to this day, they never show you where it's bad. Oh, if you're a woman, it's a rape culture in America. They never show you where it's better. Okay? It's all about ghettoizing, balkanization, whatever you'd like to call it. You're trying to fracture our country into these little pockets of, if you're Muslim, it's the Christians who are oppressing you. It's just bullshit, man. And it's taught. Critical theory is taught in every college in the country. Every college, bar none, they teach critical theory, and it's it's just criticize everything about Western culture. That's it. Now, the way they keep you from telling them how stupid and wrong they are is then they came up with political correctness. Okay, political correctness. Okay, let's say they're saying that for example, that the blacks are oppressed by the whites. Now, if you try to say, wait a minute, we had affirmative action, and it's sure, certainly used to be true, but we've been through affirmative action, we've come a long way. It's just not true anymore. But if you try to argue that with them, you're automatically a racist. Okay, like no matter what Obama did, if you try to talk about his policy, it didn't matter. If you talked about him at all, you were racist, you hated black people. You couldn't, there was no way to have a logical discussion. And I'll just tell you right now, he got elected because he was a black guy. If he had been a white guy named Travis Ward, there ain't a chance in hell. No way, not the fucking shit he was talking. Maybe once, because I even kind of bought into that first round of, I didn't buy into the fucking stupid slogans, the yes we can, but I thought, hey man, here's something different, we'll see. So they shut you up by telling you you're a bad person if you're a rape apologist, if you try to explain that, you're a misogynist, if you try to explain, look, the wage gap's a myth, you're a misogynist. I'm really worried about this immigration thing, man. It's going to cost some trouble for X factual reasons. Well, you're a xenophobe. It's just to shut you up. And you know what, though? It only works on good people. If you are a racist, say you're you're dyed-in-the-wool racist, and someone comes up to you and you're like, hey, man, you treating those black people poorly. I fucking hate them. Of course it's going to say, or if you hate Muslims and someone's like, hang on, dude, you're acting, you're treating those Muslims horribly. Yeah, yes, I hate them. I hate their way of life. So when they call you a racist, or they call you a xenophobe, or they call you a messiah, it only works on you if you're a good person. Okay? So don't let a bad person take that with you. Just tell them, I reject your entire proposition. Your line of argumentation is flawed. But because that's the end of the discussion. You're a racist. That's the end of the discussion as far as they're concerned, and they think they've won. And it's so sad, man, that these kids on these college campuses now, I truly think that, like, my generation was the last one that, and I'm sure it was going on, but it was unnoticeable to me. But I would think my generation, now it's just they don't hide it, man. It is, there are Marxist professors, there are socialist professors. I'm sorry, guys, I'm having a pretty rough day. And like I said, man, they're not showing you my videos anyway, so who knows what's going on. You guys take care. I love you all. I hope you all see this. Please like and subscribe. Let's force them to show my shit, or at least make it available to you. I'd appreciate it if you did that. I hope everybody's having a good day. Don't let a bad person make you feel like a bad person. Okay? This was just a quick video. I just wanted to, like I said, I have to stay in practice. I think I'm going to get some help with editing, though. Guys, pay attention to what's going on around you. All this shit that seems so abnormal, that's cultural Marxism. The shit that that you see and you're like, what, this has never been this way. That's cultural Marxism, okay? And if it wins, globally, we're fucked. That's all there is to it. Everybody have a good day. Hopefully, we'll get this issue worked out with my videos. You guys will see them. Love you all. Moon Haze, man, I hope you caught your video. I hope you catch this one. I'll talk to you guys soon.